threat to national security is North America correspondent Zoe Daniel. Zoe, I understand vice presidential nominee Tim Kaine has just stepped up there.
Indeed, Rose, plenty to talk about today, and as you say, Barack Obama will be up very shortly, but let's just take a look first at Tim Kaine, who has just literally stepped onto the stage in the last few minutes to give his pitch to the people who will be voting in November.
Starting out in life to make their own dreams real. For every man and woman serving our country in the military, at home or abroad, for every working family working hard to get ahead and stay ahead, for my parents and in-laws and every senior citizen who hopes for a dignified retirement with health care and research to end diseases like Alzheimer's, for every American who wants our country to be a beloved community where people aren't demeaned because of who they are, but rather respected for their contributions to this nation, and for all of us who know that the brightest future for our country is the one that we build together, and for my friend Hillary Clinton, I humbly accept my party's nomination to be Vice President of the United States.
Vice presidential nominee there, Tim Kaine officially accepting the nomination for that role. Zoe Daniel, our North America correspondent, is at the convention for us now live. So Tim Kaine there officially accepting the nomination, Zoe, but it's all about Barack Obama, surely, there today.
Well, it is, Ros, and it's really an electric atmosphere in here tonight. I must say, we've got a procession of big names, but it was actually Joe Biden, the current vice president, who was on the stage earlier, and he just had the crowd in the palm of his hand, and he really went for Donald Trump, I have to say, talking about fear, talking about negativity, talking about Hillary Clinton's qualifications to be president, to protect America, to make decisions. He really took it up to him, and the crowd just lapped it up. They were on their feet repeatedly, but he also had a pretty strong go at Donald Trump, who this morning gave a press conference in relation to these emails that were leaked earlier this week. There's speculation that the Russians were involved in hacking the Democratic National Committee's server. Donald Trump made what may have been a joking reference, but has been taken seriously, to the fact that perhaps if those hackers are still in play, they could take a look for Hillary Clinton's deleted emails from the previous email scandal when she was Secretary of State. Let's take a look at Joe Biden.
How can there be pleasure in saying you're fired? He's trying to tell us he cares about the middle class. Give me a break. That's a bunch of malarkey. He has no clue about what makes America great. Actually, he has no clue, period.
Strong speech there from Joe Biden. Zoe, are Bernie Sanders supporters there still unhappy about Hillary Clinton? Because that's how this national convention began.
They are still unhappy, and in fact they've repeatedly come into the media centre to get exposure. Today they were pushing the idea of an alternative vice presidential candidate, so someone other than Tim Kaine. Clearly that's something that the Democrats are not going to countenance, but there's still a vocal minority of Bernie Sanders supporters who are not happy with either Hillary Clinton or her choice